Let's see. My name is Roger2275. I have a YouTube account. Now, today I want to know, and what I'm playing right here is Pokemon Black. Oh my DS, on my DSi. And what I wanted to know is, now Pokemon Black, it's a nice game for my DSi, but what I was wanting to know is, why is Pokemon, why are the Pokemon Gameboy games on the eShop? Now we all know about Pokemon X and Y, and Pokemon Black and White too, but I just want to know why are the original Gameboy games not on the eShop? I mean, Pokemon Black is fun. It is. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I just want to know. But that's besides the point. I want to know, why aren't the Pokemon Gameboy games on the eShop? Where are those? Where are those at? When is Nintendo gonna add those to the eShop? I've been waiting since 2011 for those games to come out. And yet here I am still playing Pokemon. Yes, I did go and play Pokemon Gates of Infinity. Gates of Infinity! If you don't know, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I pretty much been playing Pokemon since the Game Boy games. Now, if those games were in the eShop, I would be one of the first people to buy them. I have Pokemon. Let's see. I can't believe how much faith Nintendo puts in Mario. Let's see here. Mario games on the eShop. They worship the ground Mario works in, but for some reason they won't take a chance on the Game Boy games. What? Old Pokemon Game Boy games don't equal money? Now, when I say Pokemon Game Boy games, I'm referring to Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Soul Silver, not Soul Silver, forget that, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, and Crystal. Now I want to know, why aren't these games on the eShop? This is a Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. Why aren't any of these games on the eShop? Now, well aware these games have been remade, like Pokemon, as I already mentioned, Heart Gold, and Heat Gold. Let's see. But I just want to know, why don't they try to promote the Game Boy games on the eShop? I mean, while I'm playing my hands is fun, but I just don't like the classic Pokemon games. See, back then, let me put this down. See, back then, when you play Pokemon, it was for Game Boy, and there was no triple battle, double battle, single battle. Heck, you couldn't trade on live. Heck, there was no GTS, but back then it was fun. I was playing it all throughout high school. These were some of my funnest games. These are some of the reasons I even started heavily playing Game Boy games. The first Pokemon game I bought was Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Silver. Let's see, and I've been following ever since. I have been a huge Pokemon fan. I keep up with all the games. That's fun. And I was excited when Nintendo was finally going to start releasing Game Boy games on the 3DS eShop. And all I want to know is, why aren't they releasing these games on the 3DS eShop? Yeah, they release Mario games, but they won't take a chance on the old Pokemon games. And I often discuss, well, why does Nintendo release a Pokemon collection of all the old Game Boy games? You know, Nintendo really doesn't do collections that often. They have done a few collections like Super Mario All-Stars and the Zelda collection, but it's just not Nintendo's thing. Yes, I just want to know, what is wrong with them? Do I have to come out there and kick them in the balls since they get Nintendo to release those games? I feel like every time they don't release these games on the eShop, they're kicking me in the balls. These games are classics. And it will show you that's how old Pokemon's been if you were to play those games on your 3DS. If you're one of the people that didn't grow like me playing those games in high school. Now I really don't much play the Pokemon trading card game, but that's not the point. I just want to know, why they're not taking a chance on Pokemon? It feels like every time they diss Pokemon, they're dissing me, the fans. It's just stupid, in my opinion, that they're not releasing these games on the eShop. And if you want to actually play these Pokemon Gameboy games, you have to play them on a Game Boy emulator, or play them on Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, or Game Boy, or a Super Game Boy, etc. I just want to know, what's the deal? When are these games going to come out? Will I ever get to play these games like I have been fantasizing about? I've been fantasizing about playing these Pokemon Game Boy games on my 3DS ever since Nintendo said they're gonna first put these on. Will I ever get to play? Well, I just have to wait and see, and hopefully somebody at Nintendo wakes up and releases these games on the 3DS, eShop. What do you think? What do you think of these games? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. What do you think? What do you think Nintendo should do? Should they release these games on the game? Tell me in the comments. Should they release these games on 3DS? You tell me. Then again, this is Roger2275 signing out, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And overall, just keep gaming. And Pokemon forever! I can't believe I called it Pokemon Soul Silver. What's wrong with me? Pokemon Silver. Silver!